Hey, who do we got in here? I see one. Who's in? What's up, guys? Cowboys, huh? Cowboys fan. I got family in the Southwest. I got some family in the suburbs of Arizona, Phoenix, Glendale, Surprise. No Cowboys fans though. What are you all up to? I'm watching the Virginia and North Carolina game right now. You America's team, and my team's America's worst nightmare. We already did the cooking. We cooked. We tried to do the videos private, but and just send people the links in the chats, and we ended up both just posting them as public, and I guess Last Jedi made the final judgment, and she said I won. Goose is supposed to be crowing up sometime. I don't know when. I thought he said he was going to do something, so I'm waiting on that. This game pretty good. This Virginia-North Carolina game tied up 55-55 with 5:47 to go. Yeah, man, it's YouTube. YouTube is jacked up. Like my nah, man, no alcohol for me. I got a mean ass head cold right now, so that's just Coke. The only shots that I've been doing are this stuff. Shots of this. I woke up this morning with this mean ass head cold, so that's. What up, Arthur? What's going on, man? Salute to you too. Just in here watching this Virginia North Carolina game. Pretty good game. 5:30 to go. 55-57. North Carolina just scored. Cowboys set for South of Heaven. You said you're a Cowboy fan, right? You said you're a Cowboy fan, right? They're making moves. They're making moves, man. Finally, they're finally doing what they should have done a long time ago. Adjusting the coaching, and I'm pretty sure from what I've been hearing, at least from what I've read, the Garrett this year, Jason Garrett this year is kind of coaching for his job. I don't want to say Super Bowl or bust, but it might be pretty close to that, because I think Jerry Jones is finally getting fed up with it. What was it? What was the reply to him? I didn't. Yeah, no, yeah. The Cowboys definitely do have a young team, man. They're. I don't think people realize how young they really are. It's. They just got to get the biggest problem, at least to me, for looking at the Cowboys is it's all the coaching, the talent. I mean, the talent's there. It's definitely there for you guys to make a pretty good run. It's you just got to get the right coaches in place. With Garrett there, I mean the guy to me just doesn't know. He doesn't know, how to coach and how to lead. Yeah, I heard Linehan got tossed, which is that's one of the best things that could have ever happened to you guys. Now the new guy that Kellen, that's Kellen Moore, right? That's who you got. That's who's replacing him. I thought it was Kellen Moore. He, from what I've been hearing, he's kind of an offensive. He's got a pretty good offensive mind. He's got to. Goose has got to. I think our deal was he's got to wear the Patriots colors around. So we'll see. We'll see. He said he was going to come up with something. So I haven't. Yeah. I know that's got to hurt. It does got to hurt. I'm telling you, man, if the Cowboys get the right coaches in place of where they need to be, they could make a deep run. It's all coaching with them. They're young. They're a young team, and they got to have the right. You got to get pointed in the right direction. It's coaching, especially in the league. The way it is now. It's such a huge part of it. That's why it is, man. It is there. It's such a huge part of it. Coaching, especially in the NFL, with the way the game's played, the speed of it, and just everything that it's involved in it. You got to have the right coaching. That's why one of the huge reasons why the Patriots have been so successful is they. The coaching hasn't really changed. I mean, they've changed a couple of coordinators here and there, but for the most part, the guys that have mattered have been there for a long time. So the continuity I tell Patriot fans this all the time, that they should be, you should appreciate what you got, because it can end in a heartbeat. It can end like this. Pre-break, man, I remember I've had season tickets. The company I work for, my father and his business partner, I've had season tickets for about 6 years now. So I can go how far. I mean, I remember watching my father. When my father when he first started watching him, he was watching him with his dad, and that was they didn't even have a stadium. Like they were bouncing around from BU, BC. There was no stadium. I can go back, like the first game I ever watched was '94 with it was I think it was no, because when did Bledsoe's rookie year was. Yeah. What up, Goose? Nah, man, we just talking old school Patriots. So I remember, do you guys, you gotta tell me, do you remember the tuck rule? You guys remember watching that, the tuck rule game? I remember watching. I watched the 90. What year was it when they played Green Bay in the Super Bowl? I remember as a young kid watching that when they played Green Bay in the Super Bowl, and Green Bay beat them up pretty bad when they were playing against Terry Glenn. Brady was throwing to like Glenn and Brisby, and yeah, Goose, I tell you, man, that was heartbreaking. I was over a friend's house, and we were watching that game, and that, I just remember them playing in that, and I remember being heartbroken. But it's I've been watching them since like Brisby and Ben Coates and Dave Meggett and Bledsoe and like lots of them guys, man. It goes far back. I've only had season tickets for about 6 years now, but I've been watching them forever. I remember they. Yeah, no, look, I remember watching when you're South of Heaven. Do you remember when Dave Meggett was a Patriot? Dave Meggett, like Vincent Brisby and Terry Glenn. Like I remember watching. Yeah, see, I did. I started watching them like I want to say I started watching them like with my dad and like sitting with him watching Patriots games. Probably like I want to say 2 years uh, after yeah, no, I no, that's the '04 team. That's Lawyer Malloy. That's Tyler, Otis. Oh, what the hell's the guy's name? Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah, that's Vinatieri was the kicker in 2001 when they with all them same guys. Tyler, Lawyer Malloy. Uh, um, oh God, I'm Terry. Jesus Christ. No, 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 no. Oh God, it was another cornerback. It was an O name. Jesus shit. It was another quarter. Yeah, I don't know if you heard this. Terry Glenn died a couple of years back. He got into a bad car accident, man. I think he rolled his truck or something. I remember hearing about that. That sucks. Or a motorcycle accident. Or he died in some kind of accident. It sucked. It was not fun. So that was a bummer. But I have a. Yeah, do you remember hearing about that? And from what one of our local broadcasters is Scott Zolak, and he was the backup. Yeah, yeah, Goose. It was recent. I want to say maybe a year or two. It's fairly recent. Um, from what so our one of our broadcasters that calls the games is Scott Zolak, and he was one of the Patriots uh, quarterbacks in the Bledsoe era, and even he was saying that it's like Terry was like an awesome guy, and he was an awesome guy, and it's how like much of a tragedy it was after he died. Oh God, this goddamn head cold is kicking my ass right now, man. I'm blaming Bad Dog for this. This is his fault. He gave me this damn head cold that he had last month. Who's in here? Goose, you still in here? I don't know what you watching, man, but I'm watching this. I'm watching this Virginia North Carolina game. It's a pretty good game. 64-61. Virginia's up with a minute 18 to go. Pretty good game, and it's been a really entertaining game. Oh, South of Heaven, are you still in here? I'm sorry, man. It's yeah. There. All right, there we go. It. I don't know, man. It's. Oh, come on! You can't do that to my boy. I know it. I don't know about y'all, but I kind of enjoy college hoops better than the NBA. I mean, as much as I watch the Celtics and stuff like that, but I think the action's better in college. The game the pace of the game, I like it better than uh than the NBA for sure. I can't believe I did that 20-minute live stream and cooked that fried rice. They went to go check the status of the upload, and it said deleted. So I don't know what the hell happened. Hopefully this one doesn't go down. Man, that was a... I haven't got anything back from them, Goose. But even the entertainer he's having trouble. People are saying that he's getting notifications, and some people are and some people aren't. It sucks. There's something up with YouTube because my sub counts are all messed up too. Because I went and looked at my channel today, and it said I had 339 subscribers. I mean, that's a hell of a jump overnight from like 27. And then I pulled it up about a half hour ago, and it said I had 14. So I don't know what the hell's going on. Something's up with YouTube. South of Haven, you said you're a... All right. Yeah, see that now that's normal. So you're saying it's other Russell, you're saying it's other people that that are messing with... You're saying it's hackers that are doing that to me, or is that what you're saying? All right, gotcha. I don't know if yeah, see that's what I figured. It was just someone screwing around, but I think if Virginia makes this next shot, I don't know how much. I think it's over, guys. I think it's definitely over now. That was an entertaining game, though. That North Carolina Virginia game. This is a pretty good game. I may stream a couple of March Madness games, depending on if I'm home from work or if I don't got to get up at the ass crack of dawn like I usually do. Because I drive for a living, and I'm usually up anywhere between 3 and 5 in the morning, and going to bed at midnight like Bad Dog does because he's out of his goddamn mind. I can't do that, man. I got to get my sleep. He went to man. Here's my thing, right? I'm 33. Bad Dog streams it. You know what? It wouldn't surprise me if he did. Seriously. Yeah, Goose. I hung out with you and your stream for a little bit, and then I crashed after that. But I'm telling you, man, I'm 33, and I can't party like I used to anymore. You get Friday night, and you get one night out of me, one night of partying out of me the whole weekend, and then my ass I gotta recover, man. It's rough. I used to honestly, Goose, when I was 20 to 27, man, like 20 to 27 was brutal for me. It was every weekend, man. I'd go out Friday night. We'd start partying at 10, 11, and I'd be done at 3 in the morning. And then I'd get up at 9 or 10 in the morning, eat breakfast, and hang out, and then go do the set. Oh, like it was brutal. I don't know how I even freaking survived it. Yeah, every weekend. Yeah, that's how it was, man. I don't know how I survived. I don't know how I survived my 20s, but I just can't do it anymore. You get one day. I got to pick one day. Russell, I gotta pace, man. If I know we're partying, I gotta pace. I'll drink a beer and then drink a water. I gotta pace. If I don't pace, I'm toast. Like I said, man, you get one good day. You get one good one. So I got to pick whether I want Friday night or Saturday night cuz honestly, Mondays. Oh, you do the fireball? You do that fireball, huh? Fireball's pretty good. We had fireball going left. Fire and Crown Apple, huh? You know what's really good, man? I'll tell you what's really good. That honey jack is delicious. I don't know whose idea that was to put those two together, but that was brilliant. That shit is awesome. I think we got another game on after this. I mean, I'm just going to be sitting here chilling until. Yeah, the honey jack is really good. It is, man. It's fire jack. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Yeah, that. Oh, dude, you got to try the honey jack. Is awesome. It's really good. I think we got another game on. I don't know. Let me check it out. Crown Apple. Huh. I'll have to look for that. Oh, what's up, David? Nothing, man. We're just kind of hanging out. The Virginia and NC North Carolina game just ended, so we've been watching that and just kind of chilling. I think we got another game on after it though. Yeah, Kansas and TCU. So I'm gonna sit here and watch that game and just kind of chill. I don't, you guys can come and go if you want, but I'll be here for a while. I'm telling you, man, you gotta, especially. I don't know, like I said, it's only been for the last couple years. It's only been since I hit 30, man. But before that, I was all right. But once I hit 30, forget it. You get one good day. That's it. And then I'm done. David, do you guys I don't know about you guys, but here in Mass and New Hampshire, we're gonna get a pretty good amount of snow. We're supposed to get like 10 inches. So I don't know. Are you guys gonna get any of that, or is it just us? I don't know what the forecast looks. Thanks, Southhead. Appreciate that, man. 83, huh? Take me down there. Oh, that's right. That's right. President's Day, right? It's President's Day, right? That's the holiday. Next week. You have really? Okay, all right, gotcha. I hope YouTube fixes this pretty quick though, cause like I can't believe I lost that whole damn stream. Music, I do classic rock and country. Music, I do classic rock and country. And I like the 90s and 2000s rock and alt rock too. But for the most part, if I'm listening to something, it's either going to be. I'm 33, David. I'm 33. Nah, Russ, I don't play any instruments. Nope. I am not musically talented whatsoever. David, come on, man. You're making me feel old. I ain't that old. You the instrument guy. What do you play? You play a bunch of them? Guitar, bass, and drums. Nice. What do you like to play? What do you play everything? Metalhead, nice. So, are you harder than is it like Slipknot, or do you go like death metal, like Slipknot and Disturbed and some of the, or do you go heavier than that? Do you go like death metal? Man, I was joking earlier. I got this whole, look at it. This, I don't know if you guys can see. This wall behind. This is huge, right? I know, man. There's everybody's live right now. South of Haven. I missed that. What do you? I missed what you just wrote. I couldn't get it in time. I don't know if you got like this wall behind me, guys. I don't know if you can. It's my videos have been looking. My videos have been looking more and more like a hostage negotiation video. I mean, I got to get a background on this wall or something because it literally looks kind of sketchy. I mean, all I'm sitting on is my couch. I got my cat over here chilling with me. I don't know if you guys can see him. He's just kind of hanging out with me. What was that? Hey, I meant David. What did you say about Gillette? I didn't get to read all of it. I got to get some sort of a background or put something up back there. Yeah, man, David, there's a... Yeah, man, I woke up this morning and I got a mean ass head cold. My sinuses are all jacked up and stuffed up and rented for advertising, right? I got a whole back wall, man. All this crap, this whole wall. I'm gonna rent it out. We'll start renting wall space in my apartment. No, man, I wish. Yeah, it ain't. Yeah, it ain't fun, man. I hate being sick. I can't stand it. I don't like it at all. It bugs the crap out of me because I drive for a living, so like I can't like my job, like I can't really slow down. All right, so we are the Kansas and TCU games just about to start. I'm gonna be here watching. I mean, guys, you can hang in here or you can do whatever you want, but I'll be here. Uh, Anybody got any questions? I mean, this is a Q&A for you guys. You can ask. Bad dog, what's up, buddy? Ah, Andy Reid is a fat ass. That's for sure. We just sitting in here chilling, getting ready for the TCU game. TCU Kansas should be a pretty good game. Sing the bad. Listen, man, you now even when I'm sick, man, you don't want to hear me sing no Bad Dog song. I butchered that. I don't know about nothing, man. I'm just hanging out. I got this mean ass head cold. Woke up with this morning, so the only thing I've been taking shots of today is this. That's it. That's the only thing I've been taking shots of today. Ugh. Killing me. You know what, Bad Dog? You had that head cold a while back, didn't you? I think I'm blaming this on you. It's from coming in your channel all the damn time. You gave me this your damn head cold. I'm blaming that on you. It's from coming in your stream too much, Bad Dog. Seriously, my man. Been hanging out with you too much, getting me sick and shit. No more super chats for you until I feel better. No, man, that last game was pretty good. The North Carolina-Virginia game. That turned out to be a pretty good game. This one looks like it's, yep, they're just about to tip this one off. You'll be, I thought you were looking into them. David, what up, Gritty Giant? How you doing, man? We're just in here chilling, watching some college hoops. Right now, it's Kansas TCU. Yeah, Bad Dog. I lost that. I'm all right, man. I got a mean ass head cold that freaking Bad Dog gave me from spending all that damn time in his streams. But other than that, I'm good. So dilly dilly to you, Bad Dog. Although maybe I should break the scotch open, you know? Maybe I should bust open, just have some scotch on the rocks. Maybe the alcohol will kill off all the germs. We'll try that out. Oh, I appreciate it. Bad Dog, hey, by the way, Bad Dog, listen up. I mean, with all the support that you and Chris been sending my way, man, my channel's been growing pretty good, and I really do appreciate it. So this is for you. Thank you. Much appreciated. I'm just trying to do, just trying to put out, the Pats material that I like to talk about the Patriots and I like to cook, so I figure I might as well try and share it with people. I mean, I thought that live stream came out pretty good. By the way, I don't know if you know, Bad Dog. I was pissed because I put that up to go to go upload it, and I lost it. I went to go check the status of the upload, and it said it had been deleted. So I don't know what the hell happened, but I lost it. So I lost that whole 20-minute stream that I just did. So that was special. So I'm probably gonna have to. The next time I cook something, I'll do something. Facebook deletes all Patriots streams. Hey, listen, Russ. I hate to say it, my man, but as long as Brady's leading this team, yeah, no, Bad Dog, it has been. It sucks. And Russ, as long as Brady's leading the team, we're still gonna be here for a while. And honestly, in my opinion, until the Bills, Jets, and the Dolphins manage to, pull it together, even if we go 9-7, we're still gonna have a chance to win that division. It's just the AFC East sucks. It's terrible. The teams in that division are awful. I mean, we pretty much as Patriot fans can count, as long as we know we're playing, the home games against our division, we can pretty much count those as an automatic win. I went to the parade, the Pats parade. I put some, if you guys haven't seen that, I mean, if you want to check some parade footage out, it came out kind of shitty because I was trying to get as best of videos as I could, but I went to the parade and I mean, you talk to these, it's the Tom Brady invitation. It's the Tom Brady is the GOAT, man. If this year didn't prove that to you, I don't even this year alone, like even the hardest Patriots haters out there, Shannon Sharp being one of them, even he had to admit it this year that the guy's just good. I don't, and I put a video out before just talking about his consistency. It's been insane to watch, man. It's crazy. It's just been insane to watch over the last 18 seasons. It's been something special to watch. So I went to the parade for them. Yeah, see, Goose, I got a lot of respect for Montana, man, too. Like I gotta put Brady ahead just because of I know it's a different generation but I gotta put, I mean, 6-3 and 9 Super Bowl appearances in 18 years. I don't know how you can not put him ahead. I gotta take a leak, guys. I'll be right back. Casting couch Montagna style. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I got my cat chilling with me too. He's just as much a fat ass as I am. Where is he? There he is. He's half Maine Coon and half domestic short hair. He's about 18 and a half pounds, and he's a beast. He's fast asleep right now, though, because he's lazy as fuck. TCU jumping out to an early lead. 9-4 with Russ, he is all couch potato. He's probably, if I had to take a guess, he maybe runs around that, and I say runs in quotation marks because it's not really a run when he's 18 and a half pounds. Bad Dog, it's I tell like so just to talk so I went to the parade, and there's all sorts of different age kids, and I went with a couple of friends of mine, and we're standing in this, we're packed in this subway car like a sardine can, and these, we're standing next to about 8 of these kids that I, just from looking at them, I could tell that they've known nothing, none of them are over the age of 15, 16 years old. They've known nothing but Tom Brady. They didn't know like how it was like in the dark days, man. Like they didn't know, like I was at a big party when the Pats played the Packers, when Bledsoe played, yes, Zolak I tell you, I love Scott. I listen to him on the radio every morning from 10. They're on the radio, the local broadcast around here from 10 to 2. He's one of my favorite broadcasters. I listen to him when I can't watch the games. That's who I listen to call the game, because he calls them. So I listen to him. He's the man. The guy is the man. So they couldn't have been, these kids on the train. They didn't know if you think about it, any Patriot fan who's 18 years and younger, they didn't know about the dark days before, like when my father and his father were watching the Patriots. They didn't even have a stadium. Like before Gillette was built, it was Schaefer Stadium. And I remember watching games, my father taking me when I was like 5 or 6 or 7 years old. Come on, man. I listen to you call a lot of games. Yeah, like I'm telling you, man, the old, like before Gillette was built, it was Schaefer Stadium, and it was basically a concrete bowl with metal. Yeah, it's something else, man. It's funny though, because I started off talking to these kids like they knew what I was talking about, but then you got to remember that they were born in 2001, 2002. Nice, Goose. That's awesome, man. That's awesome, man. I made a video about it before, Bad Dog. Arthur, what's up, man? How you doing? Nice, thank you. I appreciate it. But guys, if you like, I would greatly appreciate it if you hit the like button. We're just sitting in here kind of chilling. Me with my goddamn head cold that I got from Bad Dog. Yeah, Goose, absolutely, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. This is another close game so far, too. TCU and Kansas. That's what I'm sitting here watching. I don't know what you guys are watching, but I'm watching some college hoops. TCU up by 4 right now. It's from spending too much time in Bad Dog streams. Yeah, I mean I don't like I was talking to Gangrene David earlier. We're supposed to get hit pretty hard up here, man. I don't know. I don't know what New York's forecast is like. My favorite game of all time. What is that? Are you what? Oh, what do you? Dude, the entertainer Chris is awesome, man. The, you couldn't. He's. Oh, Bad Dog, you asshole. Come on, man. How you gonna do me like that? You can't do me like that. That ain't right. That ain't right, man. That ain't right. But how about '04 when y'all had? What about '04 with the up 3-0 and the swag and we're going down and y'all blew it. You blew it. You blew it. No, I mean, like I try and as I know the reputation that Patriot fans have that we're pompous and cocky and jackoffs. So I try and I understand a lot of them that they don't understand that it's going to end. Like it can only go on for so long, man. So be cocky and be all that other shit, but like it's going to end sometime. Just lost to the Cavs. Wow. Yeah, but you know what? I got a feeling the Knicks. I got a feeling the Knicks are. They're going to be making big moves in the offseason, man. They're waiting until the Knicks are waiting until July 1st to do their damage. Yeah, no, they are. They're gonna. The Knicks are. I can't. Oh, I bet he does know what happened in '04. Erased from my. A buddy of mine was a buddy of mine was watching the '03. The '03 is when the '03. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bad Dog, but I don't think I am. The '03 is when Aaron Boone hit that home run, right? Was that '03 or was that earlier? Was that 2003 when Aaron? Yep. Yeah. See, he threw his remote into his television watching that game. It was not a pretty sight. I remember watching that being heartbroken. Oh, talk about spirit crushing. A spirit crushing loss. That was a spirit crushing loss. Oh. You know what it is, man. It's we get as sports fans, we get so invested. You know what I mean? We it's tough not to. Archer, when you were doing the Andy Reid Kool-Aid impersonation in your stream, bro, I was dying. I was like crying laughing. That was hilarious, dude. That was funny. You ever laugh so hard you pause? You know, you laughing so hard that nothing comes out. You know you're laughing hard when you laugh and you pause. That's how hard I was laughing. I was dying. That was funny, man. Yeah, you laughing hard when you laugh and you pause. I bad dog when Mariana came into that game, I couldn't I I couldn't believe we got to him. I could not believe we got to him. That I couldn't believe it happened. The guy has ice running through his veins. I couldn't believe we got to him. That was crazy. Yeah, I mean, I know, Russ. Oh, yeah, bad dog. I couldn't believe he blew it. I could not believe we got to him. I couldn't. The dude, like the goose. I think Goose just said it. Like the dude, the guy is as automatic as they come. I couldn't. I could not believe they blew it. That he blew it. I could not believe that he blew it. That was crazy. Yeah, I couldn't believe he blew it. That was nuts. You never know, man. On Kevin Brown. I don't know, man. You know what, Bet? When I found out that Rivera was going to get into the ML, he was what did they say? Mariano's the only what was he? I thought I saw that he was the only unanimous vote. I don't know if that's true, but I thought I saw that. But I mean, if anybody deserves it, that guy does because the dude was as automatic as it. Bad Bad dog. Do you remember when you guys played? Do you remember when the Yankees played the Diamondbacks? You remember that series? Did you watch any of that? What did Russ say? I didn't get to read it. And you remember, hey, Luis Gonzalez, man, nothing, no production. That whole series, man, that whole series, he was trash, absolutely trash. And then he hits that little. I remember watching that game, and seeing him hit that little blue pit. I was like, oh man. Yep, over the draw. Yep, I remember watching it. We were sitting there. I remember that game like it was yesterday. That was crazy. That whole series was awesome. When was that? When was that, Archer? That was Bad Dog. Help me out here. Was that 2001? Bad Dog, help me out. Was that 2001 when that happened? Or was it 98 when I forget when it was. Yeah, 2001. I thought it was 2001. I didn't think it was going as far back as 98. I thought it was it was 2001. Yeah. That was a great series though. That was when Randy Johnson was still pitching for the Diamondbacks. Hey, Bad Dog, you know what the biggest mistake the Yankees have made lately? The biggest mistake the Yankees made was getting rid of Girardi. They got rid of Girardi, and I knew they were going to be up a creek. Boone doesn't know how to lead. He doesn't know how to lead. He doesn't know how to manage. I know, man. I'm telling you, getting rid of Girardi was a big mistake for them. Boone's clueless. He's just clueless, man. Boone is clueless. He doesn't. He's not. He's just not ready. He's not ready for that type of a position. Shit. Yeah, man, I tell you. Aaron Boone was a big part of why you guys lost that series to us. I remember watching some of his management decisions and just going, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like he doesn't know how to go with the flow of a game, and and when it comes to like managing personalities in a dugout, he doesn't know how to do it. He's clearly not. He wasn't ready for that type of a position to be put in. I mean, he wasn't the whole problem, but he was definitely a part of why you guys lost that series to us. I don't think he couldn't get him to focus. He couldn't get any of the guys to focus and line them up. You know, it was, to me, it was a factor why you guys lost. Oh no, dude, absolutely. You guys, you couldn't drive anything in. You would put men on base, and you couldn't drive anything in at all. It like. And you know what, Bad Dog? You know what surprised the hell out of me? The thing that surprised the hell out of me the most was that the Red Sox bullpen actually grew a sack in the playoffs. See, I don't know if it's that, Russ, or not. It's like Girardi demanded, he demanded more out of them, as players, on and off the field, and that's why they were still good when he was coaching. That's cool, David. Oh my God, Bad Dog, was he terrible or oh God, he was awful. Kimbrel was a train wreck. You know how bad he was. They didn't even let him close that last game out. Bad Dog. They brought in. They would. This just goes to show you how little they thought of him. They brought in an injured Chris Sale over him to pitch those last outs. They brought in an injured Sale to pitch those last outs. I mean, come on, man. If you have a strong closer, you get him. You let him go out there and do his thing. The Sox had zero faith in Kimbrel. Zero, none. If they had any type of faith in him to pitch those last 3 outs, they'd let him go out there. But they voted. I was like, wow, they really think that little of Kimbrel to send Sale out there. That was crazy, man. Yeah, you got rid of Sonny Gray too. I know, Bad Dog. I can't. You know what shocked the hell out of me? The Yankees lineup is a lineup of juggernauts, dude. It is a lineup of people should fear that lineup, the Yankees lineup, but they couldn't. I don't know, man. They just choked. Like, there's really no way to say it. They choked. They choked it away. It was crazy. The opportunity was right there for him, too. It was right there. Stanton couldn't handle the pressure at all. Well, you know what it is, Bad Dog. The Yankees lineup, to me at least, the Yanks built that lineup on straight power. That's it. They built that lineup on power and power alone. And to me, you can't. At least, I mean, I don't know too much about baseball. By the way, here's a dilly to anybody who's in here. Shot a NyQuil. That's for you guys. That's the only shots I'm taking tonight. Oh yeah, delicious. It tastes like orange death. I'm gonna call that I'm gonna start calling this what I got, Bad Dog. The BDV, Bad Dog virus. I got that from you. This is another good game, guys. This Kansas TCU game. Kansas up by 4 with I'm telling you, man, I was fine last night. I woke up this morning and it was like somebody hit me with a truck. It was bad. Yeah, man. Since we talking about old time sports games, I was at the I don't I'm sure y'all remember the Tuck Rule. That was the last game at Schaefer Stadium. Yeah, yeah. Hey, I'm with that, bad dog. Scotch is better than wine. I could do both, but if I had a preference, I would definitely do my Scotch. Absolutely. And we only drink the good shit in this household, bad dog. Glenlivet and Macallan. We don't drink no bottom of the barrel bullshit. Yeah, man, I was yeah, there's to me there's I've had a bunch of single malt scotch. To me, Macallan, flavor-wise and price-wise, you can't really beat it. You can't beat it. For what you pay and what you get, you can't really beat it. Yeah, man, I was at the Tuck Rule game. I remember that game. I was sitting there freezing my ass off. It was snowing like a bat out of hell. That kick into the snow that Vinatieri made, that was some that was one of the most incredible football plays I think I've ever seen in my life. He that snow, if you were watching it on TV, that snow was coming across that was ridiculous, man. It was snowing hard. You want a good Andy Reid joke? All right, we'll lay one out before I go. Who's in here? I can't see who's in. It says only one. Oh, so we got two. All right, maybe my that dog. Yeah, see, so it's YouTube. So great, nice. YouTube can suck one. It only says there's one person here. Great. Oh, dude, it sucks. The last 2 days have been brutal. It's 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 been brutal. I've been having the hardest time doing anything with my channel. It sucks. Oh, I tell you, man. You know what? What? I don't. The Patriots schedule this year once again. It it looks like we could be looking pretty good with their schedule this year. It doesn't look to be too hard. From a third world country. All right, bad dog. I catch you later, bud. Thanks for stopping by, but appreciate it. Thanks for all the support too. Take it easy, bud. You have a good night. Thanks, man. It means a lot to me. I appreciate it. I really do. This is another good game, guys. 28-30, TCU up by 2 with 2:50 to go in the first. All right, what's the joke, man? Lay it on me. Why does everybody hate the Patriots, Russell? Yeah, but see, you gotta say it right. It's chowder. AH. There's no R. R's don't exist in New England, especially in Massachusetts, where I'm from. The letter R does not exist in this state. It gets replaced with AH, so it's chowder. Da. DAH. Yeah, man, Arthur, it was something else, man. It was the Super Bowl was awesome. It was something else. Yeah, it was something else, man. It was a sight to see the numbers. The Patriot. I tell you, you know what was the most shocking thing was the Pats to Rams fans. I mean, the number they're. I mean, they don't want to release the real numbers because it's honestly it's embarrassing for Rams fans. I mean, I can kind of understand when your franchise moves back and forth from different locations, but it's embarrassing, man. Like I'm not kidding you when I tell you there was probably 65,000 Patriots fans there. And I'm not even joking. It was literally that much. They might as well. It was a home game. It was a Patriot home game. They might as well have just taken Gillette and transplanted it down in Atlanta. It was ridiculous. It was crazy. The amount of the I read an article when I got back here. Channel 5, one of our local news stations, was saying that they landed in Atlanta, and it took them a half hour just to find one Rams fan to interview and talk to. A half hour. That's embarrassing, dude. Like, come on. Like, you're in the Super Bowl. I don't care if you got the smallest fan base in the world. You gotta show up. It's one of the most impressive things about Patriots fans is no matter what the ticket prices are, no matter where it is, no matter who they're playing, they always show up. We always show up. It's insane. It's crazy. What'd you say, Russell? I missed it. This is a pretty good game, guys. 33-32. Kansas back up on top with 1:45 to go in the first. Pretty good game. Goose, you still in here? I'm watching the Kansas TCU game right now. I am watching the Kansas TCU game. Right now, Kansas is up. Actually, TCU just scored, so they put them back up 34-33 with under a minute to go in the first. All right, I'm going to be right back, guys. I got to take a leak. I'll be right back. All right, we back. Who do we got in here? I don't know if the numbers are right, but I only see one. So who's in? Goose. Now listen, I don't want to lose this stream. So when I go end this, usually it says finish on the stream. You know, it says finish on the stream, but all I got up in the corner is an X. So I don't want to hit that and lose this, you know, and delete this stream. So I don't know what the hell else. Do I just hit that X when I'm done with this thing, or what the hell do I do? Yeah, but how do I know when it finishes? I mean, because I have the X up in the corner over here, and I don't want to hit it and lose it. That's all. I'm going to still stream for a bit. I'll probably hang out for the rest of this game. At least that's what I'm thinking. All right, hold on. Let me here, Goose. I'm gonna try something, so I don't lose. At least so I don't lose this stream. Maybe it'll show me. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna switch the camera around for a second. You'll be looking at my cat for a sec. No, it still kind of gives me the same. Huh. All right. Maybe if I hit the. You know what? I'll hit the. At the end of this. I'm I'm gonna I'll just hit the X and see if it says anything. And I mean, maybe it was me. Maybe it was me. I don't know. I mean, I thought I did what I was supposed to do and hit the right thing, but who the hell knows with this thing? I don't know. Goose, when is that LSU the LS is it Kentucky they play? That's going to be that good game for them. When is that game? That's coming up, right? Tomorrow. Are you going to stream that game? Are you? Yeah, I assume you're probably going to stream it. I'll be. I hear you. I hear you. I know we get invested, don't we, man? It's tough. Turn into bad dog and take the grab the closest grab the closest inanimate object and throw it across the room. Like I said earlier, man. I like watching the college when at least when it comes to basketball. I like watching the college basketball better than the pros. I just like the speed of the game and the pace and it just seems like there's more action in college than there is in the NBA. At least for me, I get more entertainment out of watching college than I do the NBA stuff. I mean, I love the Celtics. Don't get me wrong. I'll watch the Celtics, but like and I watch a lot of. Uh, I don't watch beasts like Boston College around here. They're not good. So I tend to watch when I watch college. I'll usually watch teams. Yeah, no, Goose. I agree, man. It is. It's a four-team league. It is. It is. There's 4 or 6 or 8 good teams, and then everybody else is just kind of trash. That's a fact. That is definitely a fact. It is harder. It is. It's tough because like, and then you add like you add the element of free agency into it, and I mean these, the top, the big market teams are the only ones that can, the big market teams are the ones that they can fight for these guys, and it you know it's kind of become a joke lately, the NBA, because it's these guys, the players in the NBA, at least the NBA is the league where the players have all the leverage and all the power. They no matter the owner no, I know. Yeah, no, I agree. I definitely agree. But that's because the players in the that's because the players in the NFL, they the players don't own all the leverage. The owners and the coaches and the GMs in the NFL have all the leverage. It's a completely different ballgame. It's a completely different situation. In the NBA, the players and the players union have all the leverage. So you get that's how you get these super teams, and you get these guys that chase rings, and they, you know what I mean. It's and it's really not going to change, because I don't think the players in the NBA are going to let it, because they like having that. They like having that leverage. No, Goose, there's no way. There's no way they would give that up. There is no way. They tried to redo one year they what was it? It was like what 3 or 4 years ago they tried to redo the the agreement and all that stuff. They tried to talk all that out and they tried to talk all that out and kind of renegotiate stuff. And it never worked. They're never gonna they're never gonna give it up. They never ever will. And the NFL ain't perfect either because the NFL in the NFL the owners and the GMs and the players have too little power in the NFL. They have too little say. It's not up. Nothing is really. There's not much at all that's within their control when it comes to the NFL. It's crazy. So you get the NBA with too much and the NFL with too little. So. And if the entertainer was in here, I'd be talking about. I'm shocked that Kyler Murray picked. I'm shocked that Kyler Murray picked football over baseball. I mean, honestly, man, if you're looking for the most money, baseball's where it's at. All them contracts are guaranteed. You know what I mean? They're guaranteed money. They're once you sign that deal, that's your money. It's a completely different situation. I'm shocked he picked the NFL. I don't think he's gonna make it. The size. I mean, yeah, Goose. It is. It's a big gamble. It's a big gamble. I mean, what did they list him at, Goose? I'd be curious to know what did they list him at for height? Because if they put anything over 5'11", they're full of crap. And even 5'11" might be stretching it. I mean, that's tough, man. Yeah, see, okay, 5'10". That's I think he's like 5'9", 5'8". Yeah, 5'10" with shoes on. Exactly, man. Drew Brees is. I think Drew Brees is 6 foot. I can't see a guy that small being. You can't. One thing, you can't have a guy like that as a pocket passer. He can't. He's gonna make his living bootlegging, and he's. Yeah. See. Yeah. 6 foot. Right. 6 foot. Yeah. So like even Drew, and that's short. Like you gotta. I'm telling you, man. They're gonna have to if they pick Kyler Murray over like a Haskins or honestly, if I was the Giants, I would pick Drew Lock. A lot of Drew Lock's flaws, are coachable. You can coach them out of them. I don't like either Goose. I don't like Haskins or Kyler Murray. I don't like either one of them. To me, Haskins has a 50-50 shot of being the next Jamarcus Russell. He's going to have all this hype and think, I'm telling you, man, I don't think he's going to go anywhere. I don't like either one. I think the Giants are going to be making a big mistake if they pick Haskins or Murray. I'm telling you, man, they're going to make a mistake because they're going to, for one, Eli is a. No, they don't. They really don't. And it's a proven track record. They don't do well. I'm telling you, I don't have a lot of faith in either one of them. I don't think they're gonna. Yeah, but even Alex. I mean, what kind of career has Alex Smith had? The guy's mediocre at best. And if they pick Kyler Murray, which people are saying it's wait, Arter, I didn't get the beginning of that. What did you say, Antonio Brown, and what I couldn't catch the beginning of that. Um, yeah, man. I honestly, and if the Giants do pick Haskins, they're gonna have to revamp the. You know what? In the next art, if that's Goose, if that's what Arter said, the Steelers it, it's gonna take a lot of money for Bell and Brown to leave. All right, yeah, no, all right. So Arter said rebuilding for the Steelers. If it's not happening already in 2 years, it's gonna happen because Big Ben. I don't think Ben Roethlisberger is gonna last 2 years. Maybe a year, maybe this year and next year, but the year after, I I don't know, man. You see, I mean, since the Steelers are one of our biggest rivals, the New England area gets some of the Pitts, they kind of keep tabs on what the Steelers are doing, and occasionally they'll have like a few beat writers from Pittsburgh, and just because they're our rivals, we tend to like check in on what's going on with them every once in a while, and I'm telling you, man, that organization is it's on the down. Like they've already hit that peak and they're going down. It's they're going to be in 3 years. They're going to be in trouble. That organization's going to be in trouble. And with all the talent on the Browns in a year or two, they could win that. The Browns could win that division easily, because right now the Steelers are not looking so good. And until they fire Mike Tomlin and get a coach that can actually coach in there instead of some guy, somebody who wants to. The guy's more of a player than a coach. Look, man, I've said this for a long time, right? A lot, people underestimate it. A lot of the reason why the Patriots are so successful is the coaching. The Rams were the better team on paper. They were the better. They had more talent on paper. But the biggest advantage we had was we have the better coach. I mean, the two areas where it really shined for us are the coach and quarterback play. And for 10 years now, it's over 10 years now, that's how it's been. It's coaching in the NFL is such a huge part of winning or losing. I write that again, but you shut the Rams down. What team do you root for? I didn't catch that. Sexy. How about them Cowboys? But yo, you a Patriots fan, man? Hey, I'm right there with you. I'm from Massachusetts. Yeah, no, hey man, we shut them down. That game was impressive. It was they came in there. That Super Bowl was impressive. They came in there with a game plan, and that defense, watching them do what they did to the Rams was definitely impressive. But to me this was a redemption year. We After we kind of screwed the pooch on that one with Philly, they needed this one. They definitely needed it. They needed to come back, and they needed to get this one and win. Dolphins, all about the Dolphins, right? All about the Dolphins. This is another Goose. I don't know if you're still watching this Kansas TCU game, but it's a pretty good game, man. They just started the second, and it's 41-39. So pretty close game again. Good game, man. It is. The other one, they've both been pretty good games. It looks like it looks like they're playing TCU's, yeah, because it says Horned Frogs. Yeah, so they are. So TCU is the home team. Getting down. Oh. Good D. Yeah, where is Jedi? I'm surprised I haven't seen her pop in here. Rogue, I think Rogue is I don't know, is the Entertainer still streaming? Cuz he was in the Entertainer stream for a while. Yeah, see, like this sucks, man. This sucks. Honey. Joe Lutz, listen, man. What up, Chris? Joe Lutz. Hey, buddy, Joe. You know what the only thing I'm taking shots of today is? Right here, big guy. That's it. I got this mean-ass head cold that's been whooping my ass. So this is the only thing we taking shots of tonight. Oh, it sucks, dude. I hate that congested feeling. It bugs the crap out of me. Chug that whole bottle, Chris. Yeah. Goose, I got NyQuil over in the cupboard there. I'm gonna before I cash out for the night, I'm gonna go and take a swig of that. I was up in your stream simply due to the fact that I didn't have a. Yeah, no, I know. I was hanging out in your stream because I couldn't sleep because I didn't have any NyQuil. Oh, dude, they suck. No, that just it sucks. I woke up. I was fine last. I shouldn't say like last night, probably around 8 or 9. It really started to get bad, and like Goose, I was in that stream and I couldn't sleep. I was hanging out with you because I couldn't freaking sleep. It sucks. It hit me like this, man. 2 hours I was fine, and then bang. No fun. No fun. Oh, he missed the 3. I don't know what you guys are all doing, but me and Goose are watching this. We're watching some of this college hoops, this TCU Kansas game. Pretty good game. Kansas up by 4 with 16, just over 16 minutes in the second to go. Wicked hot chowder. No, man, the thing that's been working for me is a hot shower. I just stand in the shower for 20 minutes and just inhale all that damn steam. Anything else, but as soon as I get out, it's right back to feeling like it's stopped up. Yeah, it's the only thing that's worked, man. Yeah, yeah. Somebody said that to me earlier. Tea and honey. Yeah, Goose. The steam. It's the steam that does it. Chris, honey Jack, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. How do you think Honey Jack and Dayquil would mix? That'd be an interesting mix. I heard. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I don't think that would mix. I don't think that would mix that good. I don't know where everybody's from. Joe Lutz, I don't know where you're from at. Well, I don't know where you live at, man, but up here tomorrow, it's even starting to get, the wind starting to pick up here. We're supposed to get a nor'easter up here in New England. We're supposed to get hit pretty damn hard, like 10 inches of snow, they're saying. So it's going to get real interesting tomorrow morning. I'm hoping I can just stay in bed and sleep this thing off because So you were born in New York and you're in Florida now, Joe? Did I read that right? Yeah, man, it's this. See, I live on the coast in Massachusetts. I live on the water, down by Cape Cod and the bridges and the canal. So we don't usually get too much snow down here, but it is really really cold, really cold. It's been cold in San Diego, Chris. Now let me ask you this, man. What's cold in San Diego? 55, 60 or No, I hear you, man. It's uh yeah, 70. Scott Thomas, where are you from? 70 degrees? Chris, 51 and it's low. Yeah, the problem with the cold around here is I drive for a living. I drive a dump body and I drive a six-wheel dump body and a six-wheel flat body for a masonry company, and both big diesel engines. So the thing around here is when it gets real cold around here, the trucks usually don't start too well. So I'm assuming tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'm going to set my alarm like I'm getting up, so I'll set it for probably 3:30, 4 o'clock, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm trying to read. Yeah, so I don't. The trucks for us usually don't start that good in the cold. Big diesel engines don't do well in the cold if you don't plug them in or put them in or put them out of the elements. So I'm assuming tomorrow I didn't have to work today because it was just slow, but when it gets like this, masonry around here in New England, especially when it's cold, we can't really do what we do. So I'm assuming I'm probably not going to have to work tomorrow. Yeah, see, so y'all live down. Yeah, see, so you guys are all West Coast and down south. Like, I'm telling you, man, it's no joke up here in the winter. The wintertime. The wintertime in New England is it's not fun, man. If you don't like the cold and you don't like the snow, it is no fun. Yeah, yes, yeah, Scott Thomas, yeah, two stroke don't do well either. We usually try and plug our trucks in, but the ones that are important. Sorry, the ones that are important, guys, we try and plug them in and put them out of the elements, but it's the weather just it kill it. It's not good for the glow. Yeah, we try and cycle them up a couple of times. As long as the blocks are hot, they'll start. But lately we've run into a couple of even if you have the block heaters on them, around here where I'm at, it's not uncommon for it to be 10 degrees or lower at night. For it could be weeks 2 weeks at a time. So it's tough for them to start up, and a lot of our trucks are older. I don't know if you guys saw that video earlier that I put up, but I didn't exactly the little shit that I have over there, the cat. He sometimes it's a normal morning and sometimes it ain't. Sometimes he likes to it's a Yeah, sometimes with my cat it's a battle of willpower, man. Especially on the weekends, because he's so used to he tends to get up with me between 3 and 5 in the morning, and he's still on that schedule on the weekends, and I'm not. So, and sometimes he's a shit, and he'll swat me in the face trying to get me up, because he's up, and it's a war of attrition and who gives in first. Man. Choose your socks, huh? Oh, I'm telling you, man. He's my cat's not small either, dude. Like I said it earlier, he's like 18 and a half pounds. So when he paws you in the face, it's like being hit with a damn frying pan. So we back up and running with this TCU Kansas game, 50-43. 14 minutes to go in the second. Yeah, see, my if I don't shut and lock my bedroom door, the cat is big. It's big and strong enough to open the doors. He can open my bedroom door. He can open the doors going throughout the house. Hold on a sec, guys. Oh, he's not little. He's big kitty. Yeah. He's big. I'm telling you, man, he's a big guy. He's 18 and a half pounds. He's half Maine Coon and half domestic short hair. And right now he's taking over my stream. Yep, he's going to sit his fat ass right in front of the camera, obviously. Come on. All right, that's better. You like that, huh? He's taking over my damn stream. He's an attention whore. He's sitting right. Look here. Come here. Watch this. Right. I'm gonna show you guys something. He's sitting right next to me. See this? There he is. He can't give it up. He's still staring at me now. I know, Goose. I know he does. Always, man. Always. Always staring. He's still sitting there. He's looking at something out the door now. See if I can readjust this camera. Hold on one sec, guys. All right, that's better. Yeah, man, he's gonna be 13 too, so he ain't. Yeah, man, I am. I'm doing this on my phone. I gotta get a better setup. I gotta get a laptop or an iPad or something so I can do this a little better. And the lighting, in here it sucks. So, and it's probably probably coming through on the phone, not that great either. But I definitely got to get a better setup. That's for sure. I'm gonna work on that though. It's not bad. I mean, the like I said, the lighting in my apartment sucks. Oh, there's Chris. Hey, there's Chris. What's up, bud? Do not you. Hey, you want to? Here's how ghetto this setup is. Right? It's on my phone, and I have a box of kitchen supplies holding my phone up so it doesn't get knocked over. That's how budget this live stream is tonight. I'm legitimately not even kidding. Look at this shit. I will show you. That's my phone stand. My kitchen supplies and knives. And I'm doing this on my phone. So this is about as ratchet and budget as it gets. Arter was in here. I don't know I don't know if he's still here or not, but he was in here. Oh, he is. All right, there he is. Nice. He's still here. Yes, the game is pretty good. Both of the games I've watched that have been pretty good. This is the TCU game. It's been pretty close all game. Chris, how'd your stream go tonight? Did you run into a lot? I watched like an hour and 10 minutes of it. Did you run into a lot of trolls or I heard that one guy prank call you at the beginning. How'd it go though, dude? I know you were worried about them kind of hijacking your stream again. Yeah, Chris, I'm gonna. There's like a mount with like a couple of bean bags on it that I can mount the phone to, and I can spin it and stuff like that. I'm definitely gonna pick that up because like there have been times too, like I do a lot of pretty cool stuff. Like I go a lot of pretty, I go to a lot of pretty cool places and work in Boston, and some of the areas are pretty cool. The drives, the scenery is pretty cool. So I might do some streams, just from the truck, maybe for 5 or 10 or 20 minutes at a time, just from the truck. And plus, you can listen to me rant and rave while I sit in Boston traffic trying to navigate a 30,000 pound big rig around these jack offs and jack wagons that drive in the city. So yeah, kind of like a vlog, Chris. I mean, I'm up for suggestions, guys. I mean, I like I said, I love. That's awesome, Goose. Good job, man. Like I said, I appreciate everybody who's in here and you guys coming and hanging out with me and yeah, jerk offs. Yeah, man, I do. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. Like I said, this whole YouTube thing's kind of new to me, but I like to cook and I like to talk sports and I just like hanging out. So I figured I might as well give it a shot. I know, Arter. I saw you, Arter. You hit 200, right? I saw that. I saw your video on that, man. Congrats on that. Good job. That's great, man. Yeah, man. So I figure once I get that phone stand, I can actually do little vlogs from the truck because honestly, guys, I mean, my Italian temper in Boston rush hour traffic comes out because some of these morons. I've seen some really stupid things in Boston rush hour traffic, and you know, putting them in a vlog might be kind of funny. 900, man, really good for you. You think we look alike? Who said that? Me and Chris? You think me and Chris look alike? Oh, crazy dog in the house. Yeah, guys, if I miss something, I don't mean to. The chat goes quick. It pans up pretty quick. Kansas pulling away now, man. 57-49 with just under 10 to go. Sub the sexy goat. Yeah, absolutely, man. I'll definitely do that as soon as I'm done with this stream. Oh, dude, I'm telling you, man. Like I said, I drive for a living, so I spend a lot of time behind the wheel of a truck. And I've seen a lot of stupid, stupid things. And I think talking and ranting and raving around them, might be kind of funny. Just last month, I saw a lady. Eating a bowl of cereal and steering with her knees. That was interesting. She had the bowl of cereal on her lap, and there was no. I'm telling you, no hands on the steering wheel. Straight, just you know, one hand holding the bowl in place on her lap, and the other one with the damn spoon. Eating a bowl of cereal in Boston traffic. I'm telling you, dude. People, when you're sitting that high up in a truck, you can see all these people. And they're idiots. Most of them are idiots, and they try and cut you off and stuff. It ain't easy driving a big truck in the city. Cursing in Spanish. Oh, dude, that's one you should never the stupidity of people. Never. Never, ever, ever. Never underestimate the stupidity of people. That's for sure. Post vids about dolphins. That's kind of funny, man. Oh. Kansas taking this game over, man. They pulling away from TCU now. 61-49 with 8:50 to go. TCU got to get some points in a hurry or they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Goose, what did he say? I missed it. What did Chris Senor say? Post of it about Andy Reid or Dolphins was Christian. All right, hold on, guys. Let me see if I can do something. There we go. All right, now we're talking. All right, that's better. Cool. All right, now I can see what everybody's saying. Before it wouldn't stay up there for long. All right, we're good. We talking about anything, man. Talking about how stupid people are driving in the city. I'm sure you know something about that, living in New York. Oh, yeah, and Dolphins. Can't forget the Dolphins. Goose, you ain't kidding, man. They are the invention of the cellular device. I'm telling you, especially when it comes to people are insane. When I've driven by people in my truck, and they got the phone propped up on the steering wheel, and they're watching YouTube and trying to drive in traffic. I've seen it. I'm telling you, it's brutal. People are ridiculous with the cell phones. They're ridiculous. Chris, Boston traffic is one thing, man. I've been to New York, but I've never been when it's like rush hour traffic. I've seen Boston in rush hour traffic. I can only imagine, New York rush hour traffic must be like a legitimate parking lot. It must be. It must be awful. I hear you, Chris. I hear you, man. That's brutal. Like where I live just outside. I live in Plymouth, which is right before the Cape Cod bridges. So luckily, I get to get off. I get to get off the highway, before the bridge traffic. But there's only one road, off of the main artery that leads from, out of Boston. There's only one road that leads to where I live, and for a good majority of it, it's two lanes. I'm telling you, man, it's from my house to the heart of where I work in Boston. It's 50 miles, and it takes me 2.5 hours to do that. 2.5 to 3 hours to do that every morning and every night. Maybe not so much in the morning, but if I leave, or luckily, hopefully, I get to leave. Usually, I'm on the road at about 5:30. So, but anytime after 7 a.m., when you're going from my house to the city, it's a 2.5 to 3 hour ride. It's luckily in the mornings I don't catch it, but when I'm coming out of the city and I'm coming home, it's a 2.5 3 hour ride home. It sucks, dude. It's not fun. We are almost my where Chris, where did they live? Oh, they lived in Boston. Nice. Where do you know where in Boston, or no? Or Plymouth? Plymouth, yeah. See, that's where I'm at now. I like it, man. Like I said, the only gripe that I got about living here is, dude, it's expensive. My little apartment is tiny. It is. I'm telling you right now, man. I could sneeze and it would travel across the apartment and hit the other. It's small, man. It is tiny. Like I said in the other video, my kitchen's about the size of a mouse fart. It is. It's this. What you pay for down here. I mean, where I'm at, you're basically what you're paying for is the location. I'm about 150 yards from the beach. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better location. Yeah, man, crazy dog. Yeah, it's literally the size of a walk-in closet, man. It's bad. It's tiny. But like I said, you pay for the location here. I love it. A 60 second, it's a 60 second drive to the beach. I mean, the waterfront. We have a big, where we have Plymouth Rock down here. The waterfront has Plymouth Rock, and it's all. Yeah, Scott, it is, man. It's like I said. I said it before. I'm paying purely on my location alone. That's that's what I'm paying for. It's the apartment's nothing special. Small bathroom, small kitchen, medium sized living room, and a medium sized bedroom. It's not much. Yeah, man. Chris, the town I've lived. Yeah, I'm not. I wasn't born and raised in Plymouth. a small house in 164 acres. See, I'd take that, man. I would. I don't need much, man. Like I said, I'm lucky. Like my apartment's small, so I don't pay. I don't pay a huge kind of. What I'm paying is not bad at all, but it allows me to. It allows me to kind of do like we do cruises every year, and I do a lot of it allows me to do a lot of fun stuff. So I'll sacrifice the apartment size for going out and doing something fun any day of the week. Hey, like I said, man, but 164 acres, that's pretty good. I mean, that's a lot of room for you to breathe. Scott Thomas, where are you from, man? Where do you live at? Where are you from, man? Depending. Oh, you're from Arizona, man. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I got family out there. I got actually my mother's whole family is out there. They're in Surprise and Chandler and Peoria. Northeast. Oh, so you're over by the border then. Yeah, my family is the suburbs of Phoenix. Like I said, Chandler, Surprise, Peoria, Glendale. I'm trying to think. There's a couple of spots. That's cool, Chris. I'm telling you, it's Arizona's where it's at. At least for 6 months out of the year, it's where it's at, man. I've been out there. I've been out there in July and August, and man, you want to talk about hot? I mean, people say, oh, it's a dry heat and this and that. You were in Phoenix for 40 years, man. That's cool. Yeah, like I said, man. I was out there in July July and August, not July and August, because it was after the 4th of July. I went out there, and you want to talk hot, man? It is hot. I don't. People say, like, oh, it's a dry heat, and this. It's hot, man. I don't care. I mean, when I was out there, it didn't drop below 108, 109, 108, 110. It was freaking hot. It was hot. And that sun's just beating on you all damn day. Yeah, it's brutal, man. I hear you. It is brutal. Yeah, but I'm telling you, my hold on a sec, guys. Sorry. I'm telling you, yeah, it's for 6 months out of the year for a project. Huh? Pretty cool. Athletes love air. Oh, I'm sure they do, man. I'm sure they do because for 6 months out of the year, 7 months out of the year, it's awesome. You can't. My mother's out there right now. She's visiting family. It is 18 to. Sorry about that. Guys. It's 18 degrees here right now in Plymouth. 18. I've talked to her every day she's been there. It's 70 to 75 and sunny, man. I don't know how you can beat that weather. I don't know how you can beat the Arizona weather from November to April or May. I don't know how you can beat that weather. It's beautiful, 70 and sunny. How can you top that? Um, Scott, don't they what is it? It's the Cactus League that's out there, right? For a bunch of baseball teams do their spring training in Arizona, don't they? I thought I remember going to when I was out there. I think I went to a Padres game when I was out there. Oh, you're a new sub man. I appreciate it. Yeah, Padres, right? Yeah, I thought so. Um, yeah, because when I was out there, we went to a spring training game, and I thought it was the Padres, but yeah, that it's the Cactus League, right? I think they call it the Cactus League. I think so. Yeah, it was cheap, man. Yeah, there's a few teams, right? There's a few teams that are actually out there. It was cheap, man. I remember getting the tickets, and they weren't bad at all. Who's that? I don't know who that is. Yeah, we sat. Yeah, I think we paid like 25 or 30 bucks, and we sat like 3 or 4 rows back. They were really good seats, man. It was fun too. I don't know, man. How do you get it to dance? Actually, I saw that one coming. Nice, good. Hey, man, I got a mean ass head cold, and it's doing a number on me. I'm just trying to get this streaming and just kind of hang out with you guys because we ain't no pussies on this channel. Oh, God. Chris Senor, are you talking about are you sorry guys. Are you talking about the Dodgers, the LA Dodgers? Yeah, Dodgers, right? Yeah. This has been both of these games have been good, man. It's Kansas up by 5. I don't know if you guys are watching this. All right, man. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. I don't know if you guys are watching this game, but it's a 5 point game with under 4 to go. It's both of these games, Goose. I don't know if you're still watching this. Both of these games have been pretty good, man. Yeah, they just yeah, it's Oh wow, it's down to a 1 point game now. TCU they fought their way back, man. Pretty good game now. 1 point game with 3:23 to go. Yeah, 1 point now. Yeah, I think Chris, I think that was a troll. So I'm gonna have to start handing out some shovels too. I'm thinking about having shirts made. I should have shirts made that say hashtag shovel gang on the front, and then on the back it'll say it should say oh god we'll have hashtag shovel gang on the front, and then um we'll have to put something on the back, but we'll make something up. Oh, you know what we'll put on the back? We'll put digging holes and burying trolls. That's what we'll put on the back. So hashtag shovel gang on the front, and then on the back, digging holes and burying trolls. That's what we'll put on the back. Oh, come on, man! Any self-respecting Italian can't eat spaghetti sauce out of a can. You got to make that shit. Wow, what a shot from TCU! TCU up 2. What a huge shot from TCU. Yeah, I know, man. Ragu is gross. I'm telling you, once once your grandma makes you that that homemade sauce, that homemade tomato sauce, you done, man. Once you have the Italian homemade stuff, it's you're spoiled. Add 10 cloves of garlic. That's pretty funny. That's what I'm talking about, Chris. That's what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm talking about. It's once you have that homemade stuff, there's no turning back. You're screwed. Nice. You're trying to perfect that recipe. Man, TCU up 4 with 2 minutes to go. Three-point? Nope. I know, man. Yeah, it's crazy. They TCU fought their way back right into this game. What's up, movie critic? How you doing, man? We just hanging out watching some college hoop right now, or the end of it. We're just chilling. We just chilling here watching this college, watching some hoops. To find my I know I had a cooking live stream up before, but I don't know, man. YouTube's been jacked up lately. I uploaded that and I went to go check the upload status, and it there's a million. I know, man. Thanks, Goose. Yeah, guys, smash the like and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. This has actually turned into a really good game. TCU fought their way right back into this. To 50, that'd be awesome, man. 50'd be great. Like I said, guys, I do a little bit of everything. I mean, I do a little bit of everything. I talk Pats. I do a little bit of Patriots. I'm thinking about kind of including Celtics and Bruins into that mix a little bit. I don't know. I mean, I know enough to make me, I know enough about each of them. I mean, I'm not an expert in the Celtics or the Bruins, but I know a good amount on each of them. Movie critic, when I end this stream, I'll definitely go over and sub your channel up. When I end this stream, I definitely will. I gotta figure out a way so I can get some mods in this channel, because we had a troll in here earlier that we need to smash. No problem, man. We're all just trying to help each other out. You know what I mean? The Wrench Gang, absolutely. I'm telling you, I'm gonna research that, man. I'm gonna be making shirts. Hashtag Shovel Gang on the front, and then digging holes and burying trolls on the back. I'm gonna research that. I'm gonna start a merch department. You think the shirt would sell, Chris? I hope. I think it would. I think it's catchy. I'll see what maybe when I hit like 100 subs, I'll make one and I'll do a giveaway. Maybe when I hit 100 subs, I'll make one and do a giveaway. I thought it pretty cool. Maybe like I said, maybe I'll make one, and when I hit 100 subs, I'll do it as a giveaway. Movie critic, I'm from Plymouth, Massachusetts. I'm from Plymouth, Mass. I'd buy one. Chris, you could definitely market your channel. There's absolutely a market out there. You could make like beanies, and yeah, dude, that's for sure. Oh, we might have some extra basketball being played. Yep, we got extra basketball being played. End of regulation, tied at 69. We got extra basketball. We are watching the Kansas and TCU game. This Dolphin shirts. Oh, God. Dolphin shirts. All right, cool. So you're all right. All right. So if I click on you guys, all right. So I'm gonna start. You know what? I'm gonna start making people moderators. I'm gonna start adding to my shovel gang. All right, movie critic. You get one. The sexy goat. You get one. Scott Thomas. You get one. Come on, Goose, say something. I need to put your name up in here. Goat with the Dolphins. All right. Goose, you get one. Where my shovel gang at? Digging holes and burying trolls, man. All day. Chris Senor, I forgot you, man. Chris, you're going to get one. Little extra basketball going on. 5-minute first period overtime. Oh, they called offensive. Wow. Chris Senor, man, you got a couple of screws loose. Yeah, I know. I can't believe they called offensive. John Cena, are we quoting wrestling now? Since 1 a.m. Damn, dude. That's alcohol for me. Oh, wow, what a shot. What a shot from Kansas. Wow. What a shot from Kansas. All right, guys, according to this here, I got 9 likes. So if we could get double digits, that'd be great. So smash the thumbs up button. That would be much appreciated. There we go. Nice. Now we're in double. Movie critic was the 10th. Awesome. Good job, guys. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, there's 11. We going up now. Double digits. Absolutely, Goose. Absolutely. Nice. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate that, man. Learn football? I mean, learn football. Movie crate. It's gonna be, man. We're supposed to. I don't know what. I haven't really checked the forecast of late, but according to what they're saying, we're gonna get 10 inches of snow. Scott Thomas, what are you talking about, man? What do you mean get off my stream? Someone told Chris that? Well, now we got the Shovel Gang to smash. Well, now we got the Shovel Gang to bury people like that. So that doesn't happen again. Chris, man, you know how it is. There's always gonna be trolls out there, man. There's always gonna be trolls. So Kansas still up by 3. If you look under a tunnel as a troll. Oh. Arter's back. What's up, buddy? We still watching this college hoop game. We got a little bit of extra basketball. Oh, he missed. Yeah, Harder. Here you go, man. Hold on. I'm gonna get you one right now. Hold on. Can't leave you out, the Shovel Gang. Oh, he missed. What? He missed. No problem, Arter. You've had my back for a while, man. I appreciate that. So, not a problem at all. Oh, he missed them both. I can't believe he missed them both. Wow, that's huge. That's huge. Movie critic, how close are you to 200? How close are you to 200, man? So close. 7 subs. Oh, man. Well, anybody in here, if you haven't subbed the movie critic up, make sure you go check his channel out and sub him up. See if we can get him to 200. No problem, but you are welcome. Doing what I can to help people out. I think Nice, Artie. That's cool, man. I think I'm gonna be putting out another Pats video tomorrow too. Um, I got a couple of different things we could talk about. Probably not going to be too long. Just a little, probably a little short. Something short. Maybe 3 minutes, 5 minutes and under. Yeah, man. Hey, Arter puts out good stuff, man. He's a Laker fan, and he does a lot of live streams, and he knows, he puts out good stuff. So make sure you go check him out too, man. I know, Goose. They can't. Their free throw shooting been ugly. Their free throw shooting has been ugly. That was big shot. That was big shot from Kansas right there. Big shot. Yeah. Yeah, he oh wow, Goose, you ain't kidding. He ate it. Wow. He hit hard on the way down. Damn. You weren't kidding, man. He did hit hard. All right, Goat. Appreciate you sticking around, man. Hanging out with us. I'll catch you later, bud. Arter, I'm from Massachusetts, man. I'm from Plymouth. I'm from Plymouth, Mass. Heading towards Cape Cod. So I'm down by the waterfront. Over by the water. That's cool, man. You and Chris live close. See you, Goat. Take it easy, man. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, Chris, you weren't. Hey, man, you weren't when you were saying there's not a lot of Patriot video makers. You weren't kidding. There really isn't a lot out there. What's that, Goat? What do you got? Yeah, Chris. You guys. You know what I've noticed, Chris? The NFC East has a lot of video makers. A lot, man. The NFC East has got some diehard fans. You guys stick by your teams hardcore. Through thick and thin, man. NFC East video makers, man. They Jeff Daniels. Like, yeah, I'm telling you, man. The NFC East has got some. The NFC East in general, their fans, just the fan bases, are insane. The NFC East has got some insane fans. Like Jeff Daniels, the guy who does Jeff Daniels, the guy who does Dumb and Dumber. That Jeff Daniels. I'm trying, Chris. I mean, like, I'm trying, Chris. I mean, I just do my thing, man. I mean, yeah, Jeff Daniels in a bunch of movies, but that's the one. I mean, that I think that you know I kind of associate him with. Yeah. Hey, man, I just, I. Oh no, man, not at all. They can't make a free throw at all. It's killing them too. Don't take a 6 year break. Uh, I'm telling you, man. I got a lot of respect for the guys who are on here every day and doing it. It's. I mean, I try and put out, I try and put out content as much as I can, and I just like talking about the Pats, man. And I figured I might as well, just try and put it out there and see if, I'm just a sports fan. That's really all I can say. Sports in general. I mean, the Pats are my team, but I'll talk about any team. I talked to Chris about the Knicks and the Celtics and the Giants. Sports in general, man. I'll talk about any team. You know what, man? I to be like movie critic. I know what you're saying. I appreciate that, Chris. I mean, like I said, I'll talk about any team. Because yeah, man. Well, I mean, the Knicks and the Celtics are in this thing right now. They're in it together right now. They're because we're both going to be fighting for AD. So technically you can tie it all back in together. And movie critic, I don't blame you for hating most Patriot fans because there's a lot of here's my biggest gripe with Patriots Nation. You have to. I'm a realistic Patriot fan. I understand that the team, if the team has flaws and deficiencies, I'm gonna say the team's got flaws and deficiencies. I'm not gonna sit there and act like a Patriots homer and not and not and just put the blinders on and not pay attention to anything that what I mean. Like you can't do that as a realistic fan. You got to be realistic. You know, because technically, when we going into that Super Bowl, we had an advantage in two spots. Two, the coach and the quarterback. They had the better receivers, they had the better running back, they had the better defensive line. That Chris, that's the biggest that's the biggest argument right now. It to me you could separate the two, and Brady could go. Let's say Brady goes and plays for, like, put Brady on the Saints with Sean Payton. I think they would win a couple of Super Bowls. They would probably win two or three Super Bowls there. They could definitely two Super Bowls. They would definitely win two. It's but coaching in this, you cannot in this league in good you cannot discount the coaching in this league. It's Brady and Belichick have made each other. They have made each other who they are. And you can't discount it at all. So it's tough to kind of pick, but you know, coaching in this league to me is everything. Brady Belichick drove Brady to be as good as he is. Yeah, but I hear you, but but Belichick is more of a classic pocket passer guy. I don't know if McDaniels could call a game with a guy like Pat Mahomes. I don't know. Arter, Mike Tomlin should have been fired a long time ago. Yeah, man. You know what? Big Ben doesn't have much time left, man. He's Father Time is catching up with Big Ben. Like I said, man, most Patriot fans there, or a lot of them, don't they don't they don't like, you know, it's a lot. It happens a lot around here. They don't like to admit, like, they put the blinders on and the fingers in the ears when you start talking negatively about the team. But you got to be realistic. The first 10 games of the Patriots season, they did not look like themselves at all. They did not look like the Patriots that we knew. That the Jaguar game, the Tennessee game, the Steeler game, the all of those games, the Miami game where Gronk was out there on the last play of the game. What the hell was that? What the hell was that, man? Like they did they did not look like themselves at all. But I tell you one thing, that the last 2 weeks of the season, something clicked. Something clicked with that team. They figured it out. Something happened. They fixed what they had to fix. And from the last 2 weeks of the season all the way to the Super Bowl, they figured something out. They figured it out and they rolled with it, and it worked. It's crazy. And honestly, the whole postseason, they were Brady and the whole team. You know, the guys follow Brady's suit, and Brady's not immune to the negativity. Belichick preaches, oh, ignore the noise and let it go over your head. Brady, he hears it. He hears it, and that, like I said it in a previous video, they yeah, that Chris Senor, the Charger one where they neutralized Ingram and Bosa. That was awesome. That was awesome. Uh, that was awesome game to watch. But like, so Brady's not immune to it. You know what I mean? He's not, and when Brady and the team play with a chip on their shoulder, watch out, man. The one thing that I knew the Patriots were gonna win going into that Super Bowl because the Rams would not shut their mouth. They were just doing this, just meh, 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 meh. They were just running their mouth. And when you run your mouth against the Patriots, the end result is not good. You run your mouth against the Pats, and they're going to take all that negative stuff, and even they took all the media clippings and all the media saying from the first 10 weeks. They took all that and they carried it with them to the Super Bowl, and they used all that. They used all that negative media and all that negative press as a driving force, and they played with a chip on their shoulder, and they went and they won the Super Bowl. The last thing as an opposing team that you want to do to the Pats is give them a reason to beat your ass. No, hey, movie critic. The offense in that Super Bowl was atrocious. Dude, I had to sit through that shit. I had to sit through that and watch that shit. It was. Believe me, dude. The offensive play was bad. It was bad, bad, bad. It- you know what it was though. You know what it was. We were sitting there watching that game, and you know what that whole it took them 3 quarters. It took them 3 whole quarters to figure out what they wanted to do and how they wanted to attack that Rams defense. And If you guys haven't watched it, there's a mic'd up session. There's a couple of mic'd up stuff, and listening to the Patriots talking the mic'd up stuff was awesome because their game plan was real simple. I mean, it was boring as hell, but it was simple. They were not going to give up the big play that was going to break the game open. They weren't going to do it. They were going to grind it out. If you listen to them, it was the same thing. They were going to grind them down. They were going to wear them out, and then the play that changed the game was when Harmon came on the blitz, and that Harmon hitting Goff is what caused that Gilmore interception. It was, man. It was a boring game. I'll give you that. Yeah, Arthur, he's getting up there, man. Like you said, he's going to be 37. He's getting up there in age. I tell you, you got next year and maybe the year after that. And every year Ben Roethlisberger shows up, man. He shows up less. It seems like he shows up less interested than the year. Every year he shows up, he seems. Uh, what did you say, movie critic? What did you say? I didn't. It's go. Hold on. What did you say? Come on, man. I can never be it after. Listen, after what the Giants did to us twice, not once, but twice. I could never bring myself to be a Giants fan. I hated you assholes for doing that to us. Oh man, did that suck? That ruined those 2 times that you beat us in the Super Bowl. Those 2 times that Eli beat us in the Super Bowl, that ruined my whole for 6 months, man. I couldn't even talk about the damn game. That ruined half of my damn year. Oh man, I tell Chris and Bad Dog this all the damn. It still pisses me off that Eli freaking Manning beat us twice. Oh, when you guys ruined the perfect season, oh man, was I pissed. Oh, I was so mad. All right, guys. Hey, listen up. It's been awesome and been a ton of fun. My phone's on like 2% and it's gonna die, so I'm gonna check up out of here. I'll uh, I'll be I'll probably be putting out some Pats content tomorrow, and then I'll definitely let you know. I'm definitely gonna do a another. I'm definitely gonna do another live stream cooking. That's for sure. I just gotta figure out. I want to make sure that this doesn't get erased either. All right, guys. Peace. I'll see you later.